Hey guys. Basically I had a mech here, and yeah, you can obviously tell that, well, I mean, from the thumbnail and title and everything, you can see that this is a big package, and this isn't just including like one thing. This includes many things that I ordered off of Funko.com, which let me explain first. So originally I was just going to get the Frostbite BB plush, which got, released on Funko's website, and if you haven't bought it yet, you should, which I believe it should still be in stock by the time I get this video out, and when I'm recording this, so, yeah, if you really want it, now's your chance. But, I mean, that's originally what I was just gonna buy that, because I really wanted it, and, it would be, like, the only real Funko BB plush I really get. But I didn't just get that, mainly because, I haven't really, discussed this, really, or at least I don't think I have. I don't remember if I have, but, I have been getting monetized, and I am monetized right now, which some of you weebs out there, I don't think I should say weebs, but just to the people who don't know, getting monetized means, obviously, you can earn money off of YouTube. Like the video you're watching right now, I am getting money from this. But not a lot, though, obviously, since my channel's not, like, Mr. Beast type huge or whatever. But, still where I'm getting money, at least. And, I had a monetization for, like, a month or so, 2 months, or at least a month and a half. But then it got taken away because, I don't know, I had to fix something in AdSense, which don't ask me what that is, because I don't necessarily know exactly, but, after so long, practically over, a year or so, I got it fixed, and now I'm earning monetization again, and, the original amount of money that I earned from being monetized first, I got, over $100 the first month I was monetized, and as you can see, this ties into this, as I use that $100 to spend on cool FNAF merch that I haven't got, and ones that I really wanted, so, yeah, that's kind of what I did with this. Anyways, I know this explanation might have been unnecessary, and you probably didn't need to know. You're here to see the FNAF merch that I spent over, what you saw in the title and thumbnail, over $120 on this, so, yeah, I spent over $120 on FNAF merch. So anyway, I'm just gonna stop talking and actually show these things, because it's gonna be kind of like a big and long video. I tried to do the satisfying moment there, but I don't know if it worked properly, but I don't know. But we open this, and as you can see already, I ordered the exclusive Phantom Foxy snap along with all this other stuff. And moving, you can see what I said. Is this boy? Yeah, there's a lot to uncover, so let's just get it all out. Damn, I ordered too much. Anyways, to get started off with the main review, and I'm gonna try to go through these quickly so that this video isn't too long, because I have a lot more than I thought, but, I mean, I knew what I got, but whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna just start this review off by showing what everyone wants to see, that being Frostbite BB, which this uses the same BB pattern or location pattern that, the humanoid body pattern that we've gotten, and also it's used for the new Sun and Moon plushies, which recently got leaked or shown or whatever. You know what I mean, if you've seen it. But all I have to say is that I love this thing. It's my very first sort of BB, plush, because obviously I don't have the original BB plush, and neither do I have Phantom, so yeah, that's kind of sad, but I got this guy, and I love him. There's literally, I don't really see anything wrong with this guy. He's soft, squishy, he reminds me of, this all-off plush that my sister had, but oh well. Mainly just the material, but all that. But still, I love, how flimsy his little limbs are. The detail on here is nice. And honestly, okay, I thought at first this was, the scratchy security breach material, this right here, with the printing. But it's not. It's soft, and it's nice to touch. And, you know, obviously there's printing on this, but honestly, who gives a shit? I know who gives a shit, but I'm not going to tell because I don't want to gas. But anyways, yeah, you can see all the details. This guy is very accurate, and that accuracy mainly goes back to his fucking face. Look at this. Like, you just can't go wrong with this. If you hate this plus, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna assume that you just don't like FNAF. Oh, wait, maybe. Never mind, but yeah, as you get, it's Frostbite BB. There's nothing you can go wrong with it. This guy is a Walmart exclusive, and you can see right there, Funko plush of FNAF Frostbite Balloon Boy. And yeah, I'm just glad to have this guy. And if you're wondering if he'll replace my custom Frostbite BB in the Day and Nightmare or Life of No Nightmare series, yes, he will. And I am not sad about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna send him there right now. And what better follow up to Frostbite BB than with his also kind of his tag along that released along with him, the Arctic Ballora action figure. So yeah, if you didn't know, Funko randomly, oh god, that light is so distracting, but randomly one day, Funko just randomly posted, they just revealed both Frostbite BB and Arctic Ballora, and it's weird how they made an Arctic Ballora action figure, but no one was demanding it, but I'm just gonna get into my review right now. Also a Walmart exclusive, so no need to explain, that light is so bright, okay. And here is the Arctic Ballora action figure, which I am glad that I, didn't destroy the packaging while doing this. I've been doing this for almost every action figure box now. But yeah, here is the figure. And as you can see, this is very similar in the case of Frostbear and the material. Obviously, if you remember, the Frostbear action figure was kind of clear on the inside. And at first, when I first got the Frostbear action figure, I didn't necessarily like it all that much, but I did get used to it, and this is probably going to be the same case. The face looks kind of dark right now, and that's probably just because of the clear material and all that, but, like I said, with Frostbear, I could get used to it, and I do appreciate all the spikes or crystals or whatever you want to call them all around her, on her body and all that, as her skirt and everything, and just coming out of her legs and arms, and her little crown is but yeah, and I can see a lot of accuracies on here. Not as many paint smudges. At least that's the case for me. She has all the details that are there, and not really anything, bad about it. But obviously when you're when you're holding this, feeling the spikes, it does kind of feel a little weird. But really, most people either use these for just playing with them or just displaying them, which I am doing. But if there's one major downside to this, it would have to be the stand, which, if you guys remember, the, original Ballora action figure, she had a stand, but she could get off of it, it was removable. This one is not. It's literally glued to her, which I don't understand why they would do this. Because literally, it stuck fine on the original figure. I barely saw any complaints, and if people were complaining about this, I don't know why, because this doesn't solve anything. In fact, it just makes it more of it just makes it, you just ruin, it doesn't ruin it, it doesn't ruin the figure, because I imagine, if you had the brute strength and not passion, but, if you really wanted to, you could just yank it out, because you can clearly see the stub that's in there because her feet are clear. So, either they glued this on to her, or it's really stuck in there good. But, yeah, I don't know. That's just a big downside, as people won't be able to do the poses that they want to with Ballora. I mean, I get, Ballora, the Ballora figure is a hard figure just to stand on her own. But then again, it just took patience and all that, and I don't know. It's not the worst thing ever, but then again, it is also one of the worst things ever. But otherwise, a good figure, I would say. And don't know about a good tag along with the Frostbite BB plush, but oh well. Now, moving on to, the two to last figures of the Balloon Circus wave, which is these guys, and I think I'm just going to show these, all in one. Now, normally I would do like a cool transition like I just did with Arctic Ballora, but honestly, I still have so much to review, and I am kind of getting tired already, since I kind of just came back from dinner while, you know, trying to review all this. So, just so you know, I saved the packaging. They're all open. I'm just gonna review them. That's the main point. So, to start off with the Balloon Circus action figures, we got Circus Foxy, which, as you can see, his prop is a inflated balloon, which I guess explains what he said. And speaking of his sad face, it also looks like mine has had a bit of trouble with the painting on his face, and I don't know why, because from all the pictures I've seen, like, the painting looks fine on his face, but I don't know, either I'm blind or this is just common, you know, you're like, it's just a mistake like always. But you know, I do like how you know, he looks like how he should, you know, like a sad clown and everything. And obviously he has the new joints, which the Balloon Circus figures have, and you can twist his waist, which I don't think I acknowledged this in the, like, when I reviewed the first 3 Balloon Circus figures. I might have, and I'm just being dumb right now, but I don't know. I just don't remember doing this. But obviously you could see down for his green overalls and all that. Like, everything looks fine. I don't know. Either it's just mine or the painting really just quality control took over. But obviously, you know, he has his tail. I like how his vest just kind of wraps around perfectly like that. It looks fine and cool and everything. He has a little patch there. And yeah, it's Balloon Foxy. Not much else to say. Not much else I really want to say. But I do have Balloon Freddy as well, which this guy is very, very small. Like, the first small action figure that we ever got, and that's not including the frettles, because it's literally just one piece. Which I do like how this guy is made, which he can also twist his waist just a little bit though. I mean, you probably have to fiddle around with it a little bit for it to properly move. But not too much, otherwise it will probably break apart like the limbs on the FNAF 1 action figures. Or maybe that's just something I did, I don't know. But he obviously has his Balloon Boy themed little, you know, shirt and little cap right here. Which, you know, it looks cool and everything. The main thing about the Balloon Circus wave, I feel like, is that all the characters are meant to be cute, and depending on whether or not this is for ruin or anything, which a lot of people are saying it is, but a lot of people are kind of disagreeing that it isn't. I don't care. These guys look cute. And speaking of which, I like his little balloon here. Like, it's kind of heavy, but not too heavy to where it's just like desperately falling down. Like, if you put it in a certain position, then it kind of will somewhat do that, but otherwise it's fine. But if there's one thing I have to say, I just think it's kind of baffling that we got this guy, because this guy is like smaller than a normal action figure. Like, okay, let's just compare it to Ballora. See, he is smaller than a normal action figure, meaning we could have gotten characters like Plush Trap, you know, when the FNAF 4 wave came out, but we didn't. We got Fixed Mangle instead. Fixed Mangle still looks fine, but I don't know. I feel like it's still baffling that we got this guy, knowing now that Funko can make small characters. Like, we could have gotten Plush Trap, Funko. What are you doing? But yeah, now moving on to something I never reviewed, and I said that I wouldn't really review these guys, but I'm doing it here because, well, because I have to review what I got spending $120 on FNAF merch. That is the snaps. Okay, I'm just gonna start off small and just do Phantom Foxy first, which, you know, if you guys didn't know, he is a exclusive. I'm pretty sure to Walmart, because literally every FNAF Funko exclusive is exclusive to Walmart for whatever reason. And then we'll just kind of go in order from Phantom Foxy, the Toy Chica and Nightmare Chica, and then we'll finish up with Toy Freddy in the storage room. This will probably be the only time I'll review the snaps, but honestly, if, you know, you guys like me reviewing the snaps here, I might review the Security Breach ones when they come out. But, you know, let's just see. Anyway, starting off with Phantom Foxy. We're just gonna forget the cool transitions, I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyways, here is the exclusive Phantom Foxy snap, which I think Funko is they aren't gonna stop doing the trend where every piece of Phantom Foxy merch isn't going to look enough. It's not gonna look anything like Phantom Foxy. But I do appreciate this figure, and I do like the color scheme it has. It's just a mix of, you know, black and green, and I do like how the green kind of just fades into the black, or how the black fades into the green. I don't know. Even though it looks nothing like Phantom Foxy, besides those eyes, you can still like this. And if there's one thing I really do like, it's this sign. I don't know, like, it's the same "It's Me" sign that the original Foxy figure had, but I don't know, I just like the color on this, even though it's literally just dark gray and it's just kind of like the greenish yellowish kind of text on it. That's literally it. But yeah, not much else to it. And I guess this is like my first time really reviewing the snap, so I guess I don't really have to say much. But to the people who don't know what the heck these things are, basically the snaps are like Funko's McFarlane, but where they're not construction sets, but they pretty much act like them, especially like the Toy Freddy and Golden Freddy and Chica one, and all the future ones, which I don't feel like naming off. But yeah, and these guys do act like Legos or something. I guess that's not the good example, because you can pull everything off from Legos. These you can really only take off, you know, their waist, their legs, and everything, and their faces, which every snap. It also reveals their endoskeletons, which is kind of creepy but nice. But every snap has a second face, one with a normal face, and another with a mean jump scare face, which is what I call it. And as you can see, this thing looks horrifying. But yeah, that is really it. Oh my god. Yeah, also, they aren't the steadiest, or at least Phantom Foxy isn't. But yeah, that's it for the Phantom Foxy snap. Now moving on to the 2-pack of Toy Chica and Nightmare Chica. I don't know why I hit pause there. Also, I guess I should mention that I also got the Nightmare Bonnie snap, but I can't really show him right now because he's in a place that I don't feel like grabbing him from. But I got him, and with all the snaps I have now, this is the last of the Wave 2 snaps, which is a very small wave, which I'll probably say again once I review all of them. But yeah, well, let's just move on to Toy Chica. And I don't know why, but I really like this, because, like, okay, the thing about the snaps, again, is, like, they kind of have a mix of accuracy along with its own style, which obviously its own style is very reminiscent, and more, when I say reminiscent, I mean you can tell, you know, when its own style is there, like, for example, Phantom Foxy right here. But I feel like this one just has the most accuracy compared to all the other snaps. Like, I don't know, it's either the face or just, you know, I think it's mainly the face. And the face may look goofy on here on camera, but I don't know, in person it looks like better. And it's just because of the angle that I'm shooting it at, because I'm looking it up, like, from there and all that. It looks better, I don't know why. And she also has Toy Cupcake, which for whatever reason has a purple striped little candle, and I don't know why. It doesn't look bad, but okay. And, you know, she obviously moves, you know, her head, and I don't know why her head seems very flimsy, or just, you know, very, like, just kind of flimsy or whatever, as well as her waist and everything. Like, because, like, the snaps are all made of, like, just 3 separate parts mainly. But yeah, and her jump scare face is none other than her beakless face, which I'll just take this off right now. I'll probably have to do this off camera. And now you get Jump Scare Toy Chica, and this is why I like this figure now. Which, the jump scare faces, they can be, like, you know, hit or miss to some people, but I feel like the Toy Chica definitely has the best. I mean, you can literally not screw up that. And I'm proven right. Or at least it's proven right, I don't know. But yeah, along with Toy Chica also comes Nightmare Chica, the 2 chickens that I didn't think would be paired up together. But I do, you know, obviously I said I have, you know, Nightmare Bonnie and everything, and the details on here are practically the same. They're mainly done the same as Nightmare Bonnie's, where all the weathering is just kind of black and everything, as well as the endoskeleton and the teeth. I feel like they could have done something with the teeth. If not for Bonnie, maybe for Chica, or for any other nightmares, but I don't know. Probably for Nightmare Fredbear, because his teeth are kind of red. But, you know, I still like this. I do feel like they could have put the Let's Eat on the bib, because it's literally here on Toy Chica, and Nightmare Chica literally has the Let's Eat, you know, letters on her bib. I don't know why they left it blank, but I mean, like, the main thing here is just all the withering and details and everything. She also has Nightmare Cupcake, which looked like it came from the dark web, and I don't know how I feel about that. I also noticed that these cupcakes have very large candles. But, you know, like, while the cupcake may look, kind of in pain, but, you know, he still looks fine, I feel like. And obviously, she also has a jump scare face, which, again, off camera. And you get her mouth open, which her teeth are actually like open, like her mouth's actually open. You can see you can see inside the mouth. You can see the endoskeleton. Also, she has like these her eyelids are kind of facing like they're coming up from the bottom of her eyes or whatever. And mainly this expression is done to show somewhat of happiness and all that. At least in SFM animations, which is, I don't know, but that's what it always looks like. So here it just looks like she's just smiling. She just looks so happy that she's killing someone. But, yeah. Okay, I guess I should mention that her eye is also blue, but honestly, no one cares about Nightmare Chica's blue or gray eye or whatever. At least I don't think. If you do, then that's fine, but I don't. So, yeah, that's it for Nightmare Chica, and that's it for the 2-pack. Now on to the final snap and the final thing to review for this long review, which is none other than Toy Freddy, the snap. Now to get on to the last thing to review and the most, you know, most sell point thing of the snaps, which is none other than the sets. And also, just so you know, when opening the boxes for these aren't like where you open the top kind of thing. You have to open it from the side, which is not a big deal, but it still feels weird. But first, before I show the actual set, well, I have to show Toy Freddy. And goddamn, I love this. I don't know. He just looks so accurate and kind of cute. I don't know. Don't think of that weirdly. But yeah, here is a snap Toy Freddy. I really love how he looks. I don't know. His face just looks very good. And, you know, when putting this on, just with, you know, the endoskeleton behind and everything, like, it just fits perfectly. I feel like it looks like Toy Freddy, although it is kind of weird that he is paired up with the FNAF 1 office, because this set that he came with is the FNAF 1 office. It would have made more sense to put him with FNAF 2, but I guess we got the main FNAF 1 stage and backstage, you know, private room or whatever. But, you know, I guess I can't really complain. But, you know, we got Toy Freddy still. And along with Toy Freddy, we also obviously got his jump scare face, which I'll just put this on right now. And here he is with the jump scare face, which I still like this guy equally as much. I feel like something that would have made this I guess somewhat better was just putting one more white dot on, like, just kind of diagonally down. But, you know, I still like the jump scare face, as it's reminiscent of Toy Freddy's jump scare, and I just like it. Now going on to the main thing, which is the set. Yes, I had it over here, and I actually put everything where it should, because all these props aren't, like, in little stubs, like how, like, for example, you know, Parts and Service was somewhat. You know, you can place these wherever you want. It's to your own liking, which I feel like is kind of good. And obviously you can see this is definitely the FNAF 1 office, especially along with Carl right there. I do feel like they could have made the actual, like, they could have recreationally, they could have just remade the original FNAF 1 poster. But we got a Freddy that just says Celebrate, which isn't bad, but, you know, we could have gone something else. But oh well, I still think it fits. Along with all these other drawings that are just part of the set, you can't take them off or anything. And also, right here, you see there's a hole. And with this hole, well, if you know, pay close attention to the advertisement, you can actually put the masks of snaps you get on to the wall, which I think is really cool. So yeah, there is, you know, the main set. Not much else to it. Like, we got like some of the boxes, like this one, and when I say some, I mean this is the only one that has like a little, hole in it to put the actual heads of, like, your snap figures on, which I don't know why, but but you know, it's something. Along with all these other boxes that are just filled with you know, random pieces of, like, you know, endoskeletons and broken TVs that are just painted black and everything. And all the cobwebs, they may seem painted on, but they're actually somewhat separate. Like, only a little bit, though. But, yeah. Also, we got a trash can with pizza in it. Whoa! And there is $120 worth of FNAF merch review today. I love all these pieces, and I don't know where I really am going to put them. And when I say I don't, I mean I do kind of know where I'm going to put them, but, I mean, I don't know where I'm going to put you, but maybe, I don't know. Anyways, that is it. I'm not going to make this outro set much as long, but if you're going to ask for me to do another, like, spending so much money on FNAF merch, don't, because I probably won't. Unless if I get paid, and also I don't get paid unless I get $100, and right now my balance is at 30, so please give me that ad revenue. I'm just saying. All right, anyways, that is it for this, you know, review, and yeah, not much else to say. I could have made a separate review on all these items, but I don't know, this would be more interesting also for the views. But yeah, anyways, that is it for this video, and goodbye.